Hi, my name is Ting Li and I'm a sound designer, and I've been a sound designer for 17 years. When I first got in touch with sound design in Polytechnic, I was amazed by how much sound design can change the way you perceive the same film or the same scene. I had some very encouraging lecturers while I was studying there who took the effort to come up to me and said, look, even though you didn't do very well for this exercise, don't be disheartened. I can see that, you have potential in this. A sound designer is involved in the audio post process of the filmmaking process. We work with dialogues to get them to a certain clarity level. So we add sound effects to the film to create the world of the film and to also convey emotions in the story. We also do that in a process called Foley, where basically a Foley artist would perform the sounds in a soundproof studio while watching the film. All the ingredients of the film come together and we start to cook it and make sense of it. So perhaps at a point of the film, we want the music to be leading the scene, or at another point, we might want the environmental sounds to be leading the scene. So that's when we decide how we want to mix the film. The process of working with the director in sound design first starts with a spotting session. So it's a session where the sound designer and the director watches the film together and they discuss, every scene and every moment, what is needed for the film sonically. So I've worked on a number of Singaporean films, including Bu Jin Fong's Apprentice, Kirsten Tan's Papai. For Papai, it was about a man who finds his childhood elephant on the streets of Bangkok, and they decided to take a road trip back to their hometown in the north. The elephant that was in the film was actually a very silent elephant. There was a scene where, after taking that very long road trip, one of its legs was cut by the road. So the sound designers sort of became the actors of the elephant. So we had to add sounds to make it feel like the elephant was hurt or was, grunting or being very effortful in its attempt to walk. In sound design, we work in passes. So usually the first pass of the film, I would lay in sounds that are authentic and functional. So for example, if the film is set in a HDB estate, I'll add in many authentic sounds from that environment. When we get to the mix process, or as we work the film, we will start to go emotional rather than retain the authenticity. I think the thing that is meaningful about being a sound designer is that you really can contribute a lot to the story of the film. So many of the films that I worked on, the directors, are surprised that, the film could change so much, even during the last stage of the filmmaking process. So if you like to be a sound designer, you have to be really passionate about it. There are a few steps that you can take right now. So one is, to start really listening to your environment and be really observant of the things that we listen to on a day-to-day basis. Two is to build up your taste. So watch lots of films, just immerse yourself in content, different kinds, different music, different genres. If a film is working for you, watch it again and watch it and listen to it and see why was that soundtrack working for you. Three is, you could also start to get into internship programs with sound studios, or even start watching just lots of tutorials are available online now. So a bit of self-learning there. So 4 is really build up on those interpersonal skills. Filmmaking is a very collaborative process, so build up on those soft skills and how you communicate with others. And last of all, wish you all the best and good luck.